I'm Tousignant, and I'm managing partner at MassivArt. MassivArt is a placemaking and public art strategy firm. So we act as the extension of the development team to imagine how it will feel to be in the spaces that they build. The biggest risk that we see in the market right now is building bland development, so not being able to differentiate and only compete on price. So that's what we bring to the table, adding really a story to the development and making sure that people can connect with the place and it is authentic. So working with local partners as well to make it just a bigger community and a more authentic community. The key challenge, I think, to integrating arts and culture is probably the perceived cost for our clients. So it is quite a new way to look at how we build development, how we imagine development. But what we see is that the lines are already in the pro forma. We just need to challenge how they are spent. So there's already money in the budget for benches. So why don't we make it more creative, more attractive, more beautiful, and kind of add a differentiator this way. We've done a very interesting study with the Toronto Metropolitan University, and it was about how people feel about a place that looks like any other place and a place that includes placemaking and art. And what we've seen is that people see that place that has this thoughtful integration of art and culture as more inspirational, and when a place is more inspirational, they can connect more easily. And what we see is that emotional connection to a place will lead to change in behaviors. So having the consumer see themselves reflected in the space and greeted with a generous offer will make the place more performant. People will talk about it, will come back, they will stay longer. So just working on those KPIs that we try always to drive up with all the projects we do. Early activations is a trend that we're seeing in the market more and more, and it's really interesting because it kind of activates this interim period before our project is completely delivered to a community and make the promise livable. So instead of saying we'll be this, we'll be that, right from the get-go, you give this experience to your clientele, to your consumers, and you make sure that they have something to believe, and it drives the perceived value of your asset up right from the get-go. So we think that's a really key trend that we're seeing and that we're working on right now. So the biggest challenge that we would see in the market would be the status quo. So doing the things that we've seen done in the past 40 years the same way. We see it as a real risk for the market because new generations are coming and consumers are from the millennial generation, from the Gen Z generation, and experience has to be part of a project from the get-go. People are looking for this, and if we build like we've been building for decades, I think this will show up in the numbers in the coming years.